Welcome back to another battle video. Now, I am pet sitting this week, so you may hear some grumbles and barks and other various dog noises in the background. Don't worry if it sounds rough, they're just having fun, and hopefully I won't have to interrupt this too many times. So this is my Darkrai Hydreigon deck, and I know I've been playing this a lot lately, but this is what I was kind of tweaking for some of my cities tournaments. And by the Dynamo on the opposing side, it looks like I'm going to be facing an Eel deck. So I attached a Sableye, tried to confuse, I didn't even notice what the flip was, but really it was just to get 10 on it, hopefully to prep for a Night Spear, maybe a turn 2 Night Spear. And here's where things get interesting. He tries to paralyze me, misses on the paralysis, but more importantly, benches some real goodies. Stunfisk and Terrakion, and that worries me. So I put out another Deano, looks like I put an Eviolite and a Dark onto my Darkrai. Random receiver to try and hit something other than an N, I believe, and then hit, or played an N. I really haven't been playing trainers, so I'm just gonna Confuse Ray again, see if, I can do something. I mean, really, I don't have a any way to get a Hydreigon out right now. So, yeah, he plays Interviewer's Questions, which, it's been rotated out, but not really that big of a deal. This could, with the eel and all the fighting, this is still going to be a really interesting game. Stunfisk is not a bad tech either. You'll see throughout this game exactly what it does. But I believe its first one, it hits me for 20 and then hits my bench, I believe. Yes, hits my bench for 20. So, I think he tried to hit my Darkrai, but didn't realize that I had an Eviolite attached, so that reduced it, didn't do anything. But I still have the 30 on Sableye, 10 from Dynamo, and 20 from the Stunfisk. And now I'm just trying to decide what to do. Do I Juniper all that in my hand to try and get the Rare Candy Hydreigon out? Or do I random receiver? I mean, if I random receiver and get an N, that's great. If I hit another Juniper, I'm going to be Junipering 2 Junipers. But looks like I random... oh no, that was just checking my discard pile. Sorry. I thought that was a random receiver for an N. This is a tough one. I really need to get the Hydreigon out. So I Juniper, and, I could use the computer search to get the rare candy. Question is, do I want to burn that many resources? I go ahead and use that dart patch, and I don't know why I'm not using the computer search to get the rare candy. Maybe I'm hoping I have one more card in hand, but I could easily just ditch the Ultra Ball, and I could have used Sableye, but I'm not quite sure what I was thinking. I still could have used Confuse Ray. So I put 10 on with Confuse Ray, and that's honestly not really to confuse him, although it did confuse him, so that helps me a little bit, or could possibly help me a little bit. But that was more to get 10 on to the Stunfisk. This way I can one-shot it with my Darkrai, rather than doing something and losing it later. So it looks like he healed his Eelektrik, which more importantly got the energy off of Eelektrik, got another Eel into play, and was able to Dynamotor that lightning onto the Terrakion EX. He attaches a fighting to the Terrakion EX, and he's flipping, and it looks like he hurts himself on confusion. Perfect. And what do you know? I top the rare candy, so I didn't need to use that computer search. Perfect. Let's go ahead and attach the blend. There's really not anything I absolutely need right now, so I'm just gonna go for the Night Spear, take out the Stunfisk, and put 30 on the Terrakion. So, how much does Terrakion do with Pump Up Smash? Is it 90? If it is 90, if he has a Tool Scrapper, I'm in trouble. If he takes out my Darkrai, I'm in big trouble. But I can hope that he doesn't run Tool Scrapper or just doesn't have it in hand. So he plays another Interviewers, which is very interesting, and pulls 3 fightings and 1 lightning, or 2 fighting and 1 lightning. Either way, good number. And there it comes. The believe Pump Up Smash, and more importantly, Pump Up Smash allows you to attach more energy from your, yeah, it does do 90, so it would have one-shot me if I had not had the Eviolite on me. So that was really big, and it allows him to attach 2 more cards from his hand to his bench in any way he likes, so he's going to throw that energy onto the Stunfisk. I'm sure he would have loved to have something else, but that's alright. Bless you, Cooper. Dog sneezing. So now I'm really thinking that I should be using bless you again, the computer search for a max potion. Let's go ahead and get that energy off, or sorry, yeah, well, we are going to be getting that energy off with the Dark Trans so that we can use that max potion, get all that nasty damage off of the field, and we also use the catcher to bring up the Stunfisk to be able to knock that out. I'd like to be able to get another 30, another Night Spear on Terrakion. If he has a Tool Scrapper and knocks my Darkrai out, that's alright. I should be able to get enough energy onto my Hydreigon to then knock out the Terrakion. If I have 60 on him from 2 Night Spears, Hydreigon will be able to take him out in one shot unless he puts on an Eviolite. So I just freshly Junipered, so that gives my... I probably should have Ultra Balled and got another Hydreigon into play, but I'm still feeling pretty good. I'm making a few misplays that going back and looking at this now, you know, concerns me, but still not bad. So he puts down a Groudon EX, and I'm wondering if this is Eels with just fighting. Does he have any electric attackers? I mean, Pump Up Smash would allow him to attach multiple fighting energy a turn. The Electrics are going to let him recover energy from the discard. I mean, this is a very interesting deck. So he catches up my healthy Darkrai. Well, more importantly, he catches up the Darkrai without the Eviolite on him, and one-shots him with Pump Up Smash. So that really hurt. But again, like I said, I can one-shot him right back with my Hydreigon. So looks like I'm going to Ultra Ball for a Mewtwo. Okay, I guess I really don't need another Hydreigon in play right now, so I go ahead and end us both down to 4, get another Sableye in play. I don't want to have to burn the energy, but I need to take out that Terrakion. He is just too much of a threat, and since I didn't go for the second Terrakion, I went for the Mewtwo. It looks like I am opting to take his Terrakion out with my Mewtwo, hoping that he doesn't put down his own Mewtwo. Looks like I'm going to have to attach 3 to knock him out, which still leaves 2 energy on my board, 3 energy, I'm sorry, on my board in case he is able to retaliate Mewtwo. You might even be able to hear Cooper breathing in the background. He's using me as a pillow right now. So nice. He is going to Eviolite that Groudon. He does play down a Raikou EX, so I only need to take out one of these EX Pokemon. He's got a ton of energy loaded up on that Groudon too, so that's just baiting my Mewtwo to load mine up as well. Question is can I one-shot him? Is there anything I can one-shot for those last 2 prizes? Because if he has... well, he still needs quite a bit. He still needs a catcher to bring up a Darkrai, and he can't one-shot my Darkrai. But he can still do some damage. Yeah, Giant Claw does 80, and then it does more only if there's more damage, or there's some damage counters on the field, or on the opposing Pokemon. And I think Cooper's actually just trying to push me off the bed right now. So he ends up doing Trump, which does 20 to my active, and then 10 to everything else, except for my Darkrai, since it's got Eviolite on him. What did I Skyla for something? Okay, maybe I Skylid for a Dark Patch, got the Dark Patch on, and now we're seeing how much energy can I load it up. Do I actually have enough to one-shot that Groudon? 2, 4, 6, 8... Yeah, I had enough to one-shot the Groudon. So, there we go. That's why Mewtwo is such a beast and why most decks run him. So, hope you guys enjoy the match, and stay tuned for tomorrow's Featured Friday.